What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the week 4 drop list for Palace's Spring 2023 collection, which is set to drop this Friday, February 24th. So if you guys haven't seen yet, there is a collaboration with Reebok that I will get to at the end of this video, which I think was the only unexpected piece from this collaboration, or from this drop. The rest of the stuff was in the 2023 range for Palace, so if you guys had looked at all this, you're probably familiar with the pieces that we're going to be talking about today, other than the Reebok shoes that we will get to at the end of the video. But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, if you could hit that like and subscribe for me, it would help me out a lot. And I do drop streetwear videos 2 to 3 times a week covering stuff like Supreme, Palace drops, all that. So if that interests you, make sure to stay tuned. And we will be doing a giveaway if we hit 1,000 subscribers before March 26th, which is approaching pretty quickly. So who knows if we'll hit that, but if we do, I will be giving away either a Supreme or a Palace item. So make sure to stay tuned for that as well. But anyways, getting into these pieces, the first item we have here is a GoreTex cargo jacket is what they're calling it, which makes sense. As you guys can see here, it has a lot of pockets on it. Off rip, I can count just about 6. And then other details, we've got the Triferg logo here on the left pocket chest. Then we have on the sleeve, we have some GoreTex branding there as well. And both of these are reflective. And then we have the embossed Palace logo there on the right chest. And we also have the embossed GoreTex logo on the brim of the hood. So yeah, a pretty standard rain type of jacket here. Obviously GoreTex is super nice material. I think the reflective details add a nice touch, but I have a nice rain jacket, so this is not a piece I will be going out of my way to get. But regardless, I think it's pretty cool, and if you guys need a rain jacket, this one's gonna be super functional. And it's always nice to have like an outer jacket with a lot of pockets, because I'll like get my outer jacket full, like the pockets full, and then you have to like shove stuff into the layers you're wearing underneath. It can get pretty weird, so I do like that this has so many pockets. I think that's a very nice touch for an outer jacket. And we do have some more branding here on the back. As you guys can see here, we have that Palace logo again on the back of the hood, which is reflective as well. And I think these are just the back of the pockets. I don't think these like adjust the fit of anything, but it does look like you can adjust the fit of the hood a little bit, and then you can adjust the waist as well, and then the cuffs too. So a lot of adjustability in this jacket. Like I said, if you guys need a rain jacket, this is going to be a super solid one. And this is coming in 4 colorways. We have that orange, like a burnt orangish, and then we have this olive green, and then we have a white and a black. And we also have pants of these that I will get to a little bit later in the video. But yeah, I thought all these jackets were pretty solid. Obviously the white and the black are going to be the easiest to wear, but I do think that orange and green are actually pretty pleasant too. So yeah, not a bad piece, just not something I'm looking for at this moment. But anyways, moving on, we have a piece I actually really like, and that is coming from someone who does not, don't wear crewnecks. I could not tell you the last time I bought or wore a crewneck sweatshirt. It's just not really something I wear. I feel like if I'm wearing a hoodie, or if I'm wearing a sweatshirt, I want it to be a hoodie. But I really like this one. As you guys can see, I wear this hoodie in like almost all my videos. It has this nice Chanel lettering, and that's why I like this piece so much. So I didn't really realize it at first just from the images until I zoomed in, but both the patches on this crewneck are Chanel. So we've got the Chanel P there on the left chest, and then on the back we have the Triferg in Chanel as well. So yeah, I just think that looks really cool. I think it's gonna feel really nice, and just I really appreciate Chanel lettering when it's done right, and I feel like most of the time it's done right. It's one of those things that looks pretty good in most situations. I do not love this colorway. I feel like it's a little too bright and like washed out. I do like the mojito, but I think the pink, I think the like secondary color should have been different other than pink. Not sure what it should have been, but not feeling that one as much. Then we have the purple and pink, and then we have, I think this one is the cleanest. This reminds me of like a diamond colorway, but I actually really like the blue. I think it pops really well off that heather gray. I think this piece has the most contrast. I think that's why I like it so much. And then we have the black and white standard one, which you can never go wrong with. But yeah, thought this piece was pretty solid, and I never would have liked it as much if I didn't know it was Chanel lettering. Here we have the outline arch zip hoodie. This is very reminiscent of just like a collegiate type of hoodie, which I really like that look. It's obviously very basic, but You can wear this with anything. It's not going to get in the way. You've got the palace branding so people know what it is. It's zippable so you can layer it with stuff. I really like this piece. Like I said, very basic, but I really enjoy it. We have the navy, we have an orange, and then I think we just have the black, and I think that's it for the colorways. Oh, heather gray. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure which colorway I would go with. Probably just black, but I think they're all pretty nice. Maybe even the heather gray, but yeah, really all the colorways are pretty even in my opinion, which is pretty rare that all the colorways for a piece kind of do it for me. Here we have the sketchy hoodie. I'm not really sure how I feel about this logo. I definitely don't dislike it. I don't really love it. I'm kind of like, it's all right. I kind of like it, but not something that I would want to spend my money on personally. And this is coming in an array of colors as well. I think this pink and brown work pretty well together. I think pink just pops really well off the brown. Then we have a little bit of a washed out, like a lighter pink on top of a navy one. Then the black and heather gray, which I think is going to be the easiest to wear other than the black and white. But yeah, I'm not sure still how I feel about this piece. I think it's all right. I don't really think it's bad. That's kind of like the theme for this week, is a lot of it's like all right, but it's not really stuff that I would wear personally. Here we have the Arch Lab T-shirt, and this is very similar to that collegiate print. I think it's actually the same exact font, just on a T-shirt, which again, I like. It's pretty clean. Like just a simple graphic that you can wear with almost anything as long as the colors match. I don't love the color selections that we have here. I think this is a purple, not a blue, but yeah, I feel like these are a little bit harder to wear just because of the color combinations. Even though the image on the shirt is so basic, I still think they're a little bit hard to wear. Obviously the white, gray, and black one is gonna be pretty easy to wear. This like red and black one should be pretty easy to wear, but some of these color combinations are pretty weird. Like this purple, I don't really have many things that color. I don't really have many things this like heavy green is what they're calling it, even though that looks more bluish to me. And this gold, so yeah, I don't know. These are all right. I do wish the colorways were a little bit different, but still a pretty solid piece in my opinion. Here we have the check panel chambray shirt in the indigo colorway. As you guys can see here, the torso is a different print from the rest of the shirt. I don't really like this. Yeah, I don't know. I see where they were going with this piece. I just don't love it. We've got the palace embroidered logo there on the left chest, and then the back is just the chambray all the way through, no print or anything. And then we have it in a white colorway as well. So yeah, I don't know. This isn't like a terrible piece, but this type of piece is not something that would fit into my style at all, and I don't think most people are going to gravitate towards this piece. Here we have the GoreTex bottoms. So I think these are pretty cool. Again, these are like the cargo style, so we've got a lot of pockets going on. We've got the adjustable cuffs at the end. So yeah, both these GoreTex pieces are gonna be super functional this week, and if you're someone who's outside a lot, probably gonna be good pieces for you. If you guys have watched my previous videos, I'm someone who I don't spend much time outside, so this kind of stuff is not always for me, even though I think it can look pretty cool. The like tech wear, I wouldn't call this like tech wear exactly, but it's along those lines. And yeah, some of that stuff I think looks really cool. I think these pants are actually pretty cool, but I just don't think I would get the use that they were intended to get out of them. So for that reason, probably not going to pick these up. But yeah, I think these are pretty cool, especially that white colorway I think is really clean. Here we have the So Far shell pants. So as you guys can see here, we've got the Tri-Frag logo there, and it does look like this is just a nylon shell type of material. So it's gonna be very lightweight, probably not gonna be like super warm. So these are probably something you could wear like in the springtime, which makes sense that they're releasing in the springtime. Again, like the rest of the jackets and pants from this collection, I don't think they're gonna be really heavy. I'm not sure if these are water resistant, which we'll have to see on. But yeah, these are just pretty basic. These are something I could see myself wearing. I've got like one pair of sweatpants that are like this that are actually from Reebok that I bought on eBay for like 15 bucks way back in the day, and I really love those, but those are lined with fleece, so they get really warm. I had actually bought them to wear similar to these like in the springtime, but when I got them and realized that they were fleece lined, quickly realized can't wear them in the spring because it's way too hot for that. But yeah, I do think these will be super light and ready to wear for the springtime. I think this white colorway is super sick. I can see myself getting a lot of wear out of those. So yeah, pretty pleasant pants that we've got here. I do think the white colorway is definitely my favorite. Here we have a snapback here. The brim is a faux leather. This is the faux leather Burning Man snapback. So the logo is meant to look like the Burning Man. Yeah, I don't like the faux leather brim. The logo is like whatever. I just don't think it's enough to make up for the faux leather brim. That's never something I've liked. I don't even like real leather brims a lot of the time. It depends on the piece or like the hat itself, but most of the time I feel like it doesn't work, and faux leather for me definitely doesn't work. But it does have a little thing here. It says real leather on your head gets bare sweaty, so kind of makes sense, I guess, but the brim's not even touching your real like head, so who knows. Here we have the golf shell 6 panel, definitely reminiscent of a golf hat. I think the white and the green colorways solidify that. I'm hoping we get a better look at the, okay, so we've got the Palace Oaks golf links. I think that's a sick detail that they've made for like the Palace golf brand that they're kind of running with here. I think that looks super cool. Then we got the P-Star logo there. I think the branding on this hat was done exceptionally well. I love the logo on the front, and the logos on the back are super sick as well. So I am not a golfer. My best friend and my brother are super into golf. These are definitely pieces I could see them wearing. Definitely cool to have like a streetwear golf type of piece. So yeah, I really appreciate these. They did a really good job with these. Just again, not something that I could see myself wearing, but yeah, they really did a good job with those. And the last hat we have for this week is a beanie. It's got the script logo across it. Script 9 cuff beanie is what they're calling it. I really like the script logo there. I think it looks sick, especially on that brown. And then we have a camo colorway, which I think is cool as well. And then a black, which you can never go wrong with. So yeah, I'm not a big beanie person, but I think these ones are really cool too. And then, like I said, we do have some Reeboks to wrap up this week's collection. So these are the Club C model of Reeboks, and I just don't like these, man. Let me know down below if I'm like bugging, but I really don't like these. I think the branding on the shoelaces is like just doing too much. I think the colors that they've chose are not very good. I think this blue is like too light. If it was like a darker blue, I think it would have worked well. Or if they used like a darker green, I think that would have worked pretty well. This like neon green and black one is like completely throwing me off. I think it's by far the worst one. I think it's just like super hard to wear. It looks like kind of childish in my opinion. And then we have these brown ones down below, which like I don't really know what to say other than I just don't like them. Like none of these shoes were doing it for me, and that kind of sucks because I did think like they could have made these kind of cool, and they're just not. As you guys can see here, it does have the frosted soles at the bottom, and it says Palace. But yeah, they're just not doing it for me. I think they're all pretty ugly, to be honest. So yeah, not the best Palace week. Actually, one of the worst Palace weeks that I can think of in recent history. I know that the people in the comments were not feeling this drop really either. Ass drop, boo. Yeah, so I kind of agree with the sentiment in this comment section here. We do have like pieces that I would wear. Like I would wear this crew neck, I would wear this hoodie. I would wear both these pants, but it's just like not really items that I want to spend this much money on. So for those reasons, I'm going to be sitting this week out. But anyways, if you guys are picking up any of these pieces, let me know down below which one you guys are getting. Yeah, there's some cool pieces this week, just not for me. So if you guys have made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.